салютогенном дизайне. Меня зовут Григорий Мальцев. Я руковожу проектами в аналитическом центре МОС Urban Forum. И сегодня мы поговорим о салютогенном.
Today we'll be talking about salutogenic designs. The towns are becoming more and more comfortable but more dense at the same time, which leads to new risk for health. These are caused by light, noise and so on. As we see, medicine goes from medicine of diseases to medicine of health. And same way, architecture can help us make us healthier and better. And year by year, we see that the voices of those who say that this is interdisciplinary area and effort must be joined, not only by the architects, but also by scientists, should be involved. And due to this, appeared a concept of design of environment, which not only fights with negative factors, but creates environment that allows us to become healthier and support our healthy lifestyle. Today with us is Alain Dilani. He's the founder and board member, International Academy for Design and Health. This is a great honor and luck for us. Alain, the floor is yours.
Hello, good morning, everybody. It's my great pleasure to come back to Moscow and present the latest development knowledge within salutogenic design and urban planning. My background, probably you mentioned, I'm an architect, but also public health scientist, and works last 30 years how to introduce interdisciplinary problem of design and health worldwide. And today, I try to do my best to discuss how this knowledge could be applied of salutogenic to urban design and city planning. This is the first slide that I present almost in all my presentations, shows 50 healthiest countries in the world. And we try to see what is the reason behind the healthiest country in the world, and just find out and how we can learn from this country and be part of this 50 healthiest country in the world. So as you see, Italy is number one in the world. The media is 93 years, the median life expectancy, and compared to other countries, Iceland, Switzerland, Singapore, Australia, Spain, Japan, Sweden, where I live, is 88 years. And in this list, I have not seen, unfortunately, the Russian among 50 countries in the world. You see, unfortunately, Russia is not among these countries. So we hope that one day we present, so it's Russian become to this category. So Poland is 39, the closest country, and so on. So the reason is not about why we have the healthcare, and how much we spend on the healthcare. The reason is because of the reason, and you see. The United States is 34, despite they spend almost 20% of GDP for the health. They are 34, but the countries like Singapore, they spend only 4% of GDP, but number 4 in the world. So this is other reason behind to be healthiest country, not healthcare. And that is, one of them is urban forum that you are working on that, urban design, city planning. And this is the reason behind of Italy, that Italy is struggling economy with 20% unemployment of young people, but has the world's healthy people. And because of this environment, the plaza, the people sitting in this area are very less stress and more pleasant, and social support and many other aspect that make these people healthiest in the world. But the main reason is the interaction between our environment and healthy lifestyle that make these people in good shape. So we go back to World Health Organization, Ottawa Charter Health Promotion. They mention health is created and lived by people within the setting, the setting of their everyday life, where they live, work, and play and love. And also health created by caring for oneself and others, by being able to take decision and have control over one life circumstance, and by ensuring that the society one live in the city create condition. So the city should create condition and allow the realization of health by its member. That means the condition of the city, the quality of the city that create health. But also global health action plan that urban design has significant impact on human health. There is a complex relation between personal health, public health, and urban design to reduce and modify risk factor for non-communicable diseases, which means lifestyle-related diseases, underline social determinants through the creation of healthy city. And that is very powerful statement that we must pay attention. But what is health? Health is, according to World Health Organization, is a state of complete physical, psychological, and social well-being, and not only absence of the illness. But this is just definition. We have worked on that, and we have found out in my last 30 years research at Karolinska Institute in Stockholm, we find out health is a process and composed of psychosocial factor, lifestyle, emotion, and experience, which create health and life, and equally diseases is a process composed of psychosocial factor, lifestyle, emotion, and experience, which lead to illness and to death. So the health of each of us is the matter of balance between these two processes. We can be here or here, but we pendle always between these two processes. And of course, biological factor that could affect negatively our the diseases process, or positively our health process. So this always depend of the driving design factor and risk factor that put us in this side through the sickness, or in other side bring us to health. So it depends always where we are. We must be always here in order to promote health. So I pass this, and this we call salutogenies if we are here. If you are in that part, we call pathogenies. So this is the causes of health, and this is the causes of diseases, what make people sick or what make people healthy. Myself, I have never hospitalized, I have never used any drug, because through my lifestyle, through my emotion and experience, through exposure to psychosocial factor, I put always me here. And that is the case. I can speak 1 hour in this slide only, but I pass now. But we see now the architecture, design, urban planning has tremendous impact on our emotion and experience and lifestyle that create health. So healthy urban design must affect our emotion and experience and our impact to lifestyle that create health. Otherwise, it's not healthy urban design. This is very important. What salutogenies came from Aaron Antonovsky. It came with this book in 70s, Health, Stress, and Coping. I don't speak of the background of that, but salutogenies means health, genes means origin. Salutogenies is an approach focusing on factors that support human health and well-being. And salutogenies focus to guide to health promotion through healthy lifestyle by focusing stress reduction, which is very crucial, as well as coping with factors that causes stress, how we manage stress and how we reduce stress. But what is stress? Stress is also invented by my chief of Institute of Psychosocial Factor and Health at Karolinska Institute in 1972 in Sweden on behalf of World Health Organization. So stress coming from the city, urban design, that you design and create health or diseases. But this is the origin of stress, physical environment, that creates social organization, structure, and function in our society, which develop psychosocial stimuli together with psychobiological program. Intention in our body, blood pressure, heart rhythm, and stimuli that you interact with people, with the environment. These together, physiological, psychological, together create a mechanism that we call stress and develop two precursors of diseases, and finally, diseases itself. So this is a process, exactly like a health. Stress is also a process. Now, it depends on the earlier environmental factor, genetic factor, and all other that create stress. But salutogenesis is how we can deal with that to prevent stress. We must create the condition that determine person's ability to cope with stress, and that is sense of coherence. Every one of us, we have a kind of sense of coherence. That means ability to manage stress and depend on everything what we do is we understand comprehensibility. What is understandable, how we can see the things and so on. And also we manage resources to meet the situation. We have enough resources to take the task, the responsibility, but also must be meaningfulness. Life makes sense. It must be rewarding for our brain. Everything we do that must contain these three components. If we have these three components, we can manage stress, and that is crucial. Now, how we design the city that contain these three components, that we can increase the capability of our sense of coherence. Yes, we have translate sense of coherence, comprehensible city, manageable city, and meaningful city. If we have looked at, so it's comprehensible because we see the plan, and also manageable because we can use the building as navigator in the city, and also meaningfulness with green beauty. It makes sense. That is comprehensible city, so we can manage, and also this work as navigator, and also meaningful with green. So we have developed with Ken Young, the founder of ecological design in the world, in Singapore, in Malaysia and United Kingdom, the kind of first time matrix of design and health that we find out those design factors that affect our health through the lifestyle, emotion, and experience. This all kind of design factor, but at the same time prevent stress and manage and improve our sense of coherence through comprehensibility, manageability, and meaningfulness. This matrix we have also here in this design, we have applied for hospital, we have applied for house, we have applied for school design, but my task also with you guys, we can define that and develop for city planning, how we can apply this and put on the authority as a norm. So this is how to 100 stairs in the city, how we can design that feel good, actually. People can manage without feeling tired. We need to come out of the box and ask a question in the city, what makes people healthy? And how urban design could promote health. And that is the case that we must work together. Salutogenic healthy city means that easy to bicycle, to drive the car, to walk, but also green everywhere and safe. That is a salutogenic urban design. You can say just in this slide very shortly, the lifestyle-related disease in the United States is almost 80%. Believe me or not, this is the case in many countries. So heart diseases, cancer, digestive, obese, and diabetes, we can reduce this cost by having healthy urban design that make lifestyle more healthy. Now, how we can create this kind of environment? How do we build the choice environment within the city so that invite people to come to the park and make other healthy lifestyle choices? And that is important, how to design And myself, I am living in Mentone, close to Monte Carlo and Italy. Every day I run 10 kilometers. In one day I go to Monaco, in other day I go to Italy. So exercise is very important. Now, they put in the rooftop in Stockholm city, in everywhere, they use for exercise. Exercise, 90%, 91% cases of type 2 diabetes, preventing 50% of all cases of heart diseases, preventing 50% stroke, death, and reduce site-specific cancer by 50%. So now how we design that engaged lifestyle of people that do more exercise, decrease all cases of mortality by 67%, prevent 47% cognitive damage, and decrease depression by 20%. All accommodated by 30 minutes a day of moderate activity. How we can design that people can go around? This is a stress reduction old city of Roma. You can see how to prevent stress, and kind of other salutogenic environment, Piazza di Spagna, how people go around and exposure for this beauty and stimulating environment. Now, we did some years ago, few years ago, international competition for healthy city, and we come to conclusion how we can inform, how we can digital and interior product and interior, all this put together architecture to come to urban realm. I mean, today is the discrete cities like this, how we can connect and interconnect with those design factor in the future that could promote people health. And that is the way that how we can also conceptualize this idea by bringing urban farm and all a connection, urban farm everywhere, green connection, pedestrian, walking and jogging, and access to all what we need, and psychosocial stimuli and mobile clinic. And this is the way, and school environment combining with senior living, with green, etc. There is many ways to integrate in the city to create. But salutogenic main street we can create it in the city like this, that have accessibility, spirituality, mindfulness, nutrition, local product, that how we can, and variables and incentives to commercialize health and food education, art, culture integrated. So all these together, we can create really healthy urban city to sustain, to answer also sustainability, etc. This is the way that we can summarize: eat healthy, be active, engage with community, experience the outdoor, work close to home, reuse resources, and reduce waste. So city with clean land, clean water, clean air. This is the fundamental how to apply to urban design that creates salutogenic. This is a salutogenic environment within the city that people can walk, people can access in the night, and easy choice and no noisy in this area, and the sound of the nature. But landmark in the city that people can walk, to get together, social contemplation, interaction with each other, and easy accessible by bicycle, by walking. This is their gym. So this we did actually international competition. We did we gave the salutogenic urban environment for that. Garden by the Bay in Singapore is top in the world in this area. You can see how the people gathering and how people exercise. And that is the causes of health, not the clinician, not the building, not the medical doctors. This is the best way to promote health. Now, how we transform our cities like this, put the greenery in the top and put the street downstairs and make it accessible for people. So like this, this is the old water sanitated. They clean the water as kind of static and underground, and people can walk and the same here, accessibility for people. This is the mainstream has been transformed to kind of pedestrian in Mexico and other places, and I think we should learn from that and apply. So salutogenic urban design influence urban health through the psychosocial stimuli of the natural environment. And also, this is futuristic of Penang Island in Malaysia that designed that for all ecological and salutogenic environment by green and zero energy, etc. But summarize this, you can see the circular sustainability is mainly ecology, economic, politics, and culture must be integrated in order to have vibrant and good result. So we can see still we do a lot. We need ecology working on that to bring it is more green. So we must identify this. We must do more research in this and in different community in order to see what is the problem and engage. So I have visited 90 countries in the world and many cities. The most city the most salutogenic city in the world I can see is the Brisbane. Brisbane I consider as salutogenic, and because in the main safe, walkable, bicycle, and the main street of the city we can do, they have the beach that you can contemplate. So now I have a video of 3 minutes. I show for you that this video is I have designed a health house. I applied all these factors that could be easily this design factor applied to urban design. This is in as for first time we design a salutogenic.
Alan, can you make it full screen? We can't see it.
You can see now?
No.
No?
You need to put it in full screen. We can see your. No, we can see your desktop. Now we can see it. Thank you.
Okay. This is a first time health house. I applied all the design factor, design matrix by Ken Young and myself. We applied to this house. Now, how we can apply this principle to city planning? So rooftop, 2-floor high, water place for yoga. At the main entrance, this is close to Monte Carlo, very green area. So the use of art, the green nature, zero energy, everything included in this house for first time. Aquarium, fireplace, water fountain and green inside and transparency and beauty of nature and environment. Now you can say this, of course, is luxury, but the principle is the same. We can apply even to a low-income house. This is a gym and with sauna, and we can see the swimming pool. The roof is solar energy around and used as barbecue and social gathering in rooftop. So we have used every single centimeter in this plot for some purpose. So this is the quality of environment that we strive, how we can apply this principle also to urban design. Yeah.
Oh, thank you,
So,
Alain.
yeah, it's my pleasure. So I'm ready now for 5 minutes. Still, I have time for questions.
Fine. Yeah, we luckily have a bit of time to discuss.
Yeah.
You've covered well how health is and space we're living in is connected to health, but the first question that comes to mind: who would take the leadership? Who would drive this agenda? The government, scientists, or NGOs, or the people of the city? Who should be the main driver?
Well, I think everyone is responsible, but of course, in the countries is mainly the government should start and the program and incentivize how we can actually create healthy environment. That is important, and also we can. This is an interdisciplinary problem, so we must really engage the government, the universities, and private sector, the business, how to commercialize health, and how everyone have benefit of health. That is important, I guess, how we can engage everyone, because health is a matter of everyone. Everyone has benefit of that, and everyone must engage.
Okay, and if we focus on the industry, is there a way to, in a way, commercialize health, or promote industry to promote health?
Of course, actually, industry can design and to market the health rather than, and shows clearly that the way they design, they have impact to our health, and this is part of their business policy, and they make a brand for them. When they make brand, so everybody comes to them. If Coca-Cola became brand, but Coca-Cola killed people, how we can do the salutogenic, healthy environment become the Coca-Cola's brand in the world? I mean, that is important, how to commercialize the health rather than disease. So that is, this is very crucial, and the government must incentivize. Government must help, because in the end of the day, the government's cost for healthcare will reduce. The government should ask how we can design community without the hospital. So if this is the challenges for people through their lifestyle, they can prevent at least lifestyle-related diseases, non-communicable diseases, which is the target of also World Health Organization. So that is very important. Through the prevention of lifestyle-related diseases, government will actually reduce the cost, and also the productivity in the society will increase, which means a spin-off effect of the action that everybody is win-win. And that is important to mention, because the government must initiate not only Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Planning, and Ministry of Health together as a team. They can work together and emphasize on this issue in level of urban design, in level of school design, in level of housing, everywhere where people live, work, and play must be safe, must be health, must be educative, and exposure for psychosocial factor that prevent stress.
Thank you. Thank you, Alan. We have, unfortunately, we have no time to continue our discussion. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a nice day. Bye.
Thank you. And good luck to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.